And here we go. All right. We are live again. Hope everyone is doing well. Having a great week so far. And welcome. I think this week I am going to use Witch's Tarot for the random. And I think I'm going to use Gilded Tarot for all the zodiac signs. So, wait till we get some peeps in here. And we'll get this popping. Get these good shuffled. They've already been cleared. So, let's see what's crack-a-lacking. Stop all my decks upright. Let's see who we get in here. Phew, it's warm in here. So let's see who we get in here. One want to come flying out, huh? 10 of Wands. The weight of the world on someone's shoulders. Feeling like they're carrying all the weight, all the burdens. But 10s are at the end of a cycle. So maybe all that heaviness, will leave someone. Hello, Sadie. What's poppin', sister? What is crack-a-lackin'? So we can get all our other peeps in here too. All our regulars. Oh, my readings. Now, Sadie, what sign are you? Country Rebel Empress. Hello. Good to see you in here. Ah, she's a Taurus. She's a Taurus. In the bullpen. It is good to be Taurus. Fellow Taurians. So, Sadie, what did you think of when I put out March reading? Country Rebels in Libra. Just like my kids. And my son announced that he's having another baby. And his baby is also going to be a Libra. Oh, yes, it is, Sadie. Yes, it is. When I think about it, if there was ever another sign I wanted to be, I can't think of one. I'm so Taurus. I mean, I just love being a Taurus. Daughter's a Libra. Yeah, I have a daughter, which is also a Taurus. I hate it when computer does that. Put stuff up on the screen. My daughter's a Taurus, but she's Taurus closer to Gemini. Oh, absolutely. Taurus brings that stable energy, that that safety net, And you move, so you're a double bull, Sadie. I have Aries rising, and I have a Pisces moon. Now, Pisces, there's a complex sign, I think. Emotions run extremely deep with a Pisces. Mm-hmm. I just got the non-investment card came flying out. Ah, and a thief on the bottom. What's going on? You know, Pisces have that like soft, sensual side to them. But with your rising. But you know, I get this especially with Scorpio, you know, with most water signs. You know, it's like that mermaid that can drag a sailor down to the depths of the ocean. And if you consider like the ocean emotions, and emotions run deep and stuff, nobody can take you there faster than I think a Pisces. Mm. See, I've always fancied fire signs. You know, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You know me, I love my lions. But oh, absolutely. Now your Venus in Scorpio, again, you know, emotions running deep, you know. But going back, Mdelko, what's going on, girl? What's cracking lacking? Glad you're here. We're just talking about the emotional signs and stuff, but how good it is to be a Taurus. Now, Sagittarius, very spontaneous but scientific energy. On the fire signs, right? You know, fire signs are adventurous. You know what I mean? They're kind of like daredevils. You know, and because we're a fixed sign, you know what I mean, and we like things, we like that safety net. That I think that's what the attraction is with fire signs, you know, and with Taurus, because they are, you know, full of excitement and um adventure. Oh, you know, I'm just you know, here on YouTube doing my thing. Absolutely. Yeah. And the thing is with Cancer, you know, I really don't know how I feel about Cancerians. Not that I have anything against them, I don't. I just think they go about things in a strange way. You know what I mean? You know, if they're all in their fields, say you're in your fields. You know, don't dance and walk around the subject like Krabby Patties will. You know, oh, absolutely. You know, passion, creativity. You know what I mean? It's like that's sideways. Yeah. But yeah, fire signs are extremely creative. You know what I mean? And sometimes it will, you know, bamboozle you, you know, just how far their creativity goes. It's another thing that I admire fire signs for. Yeah, cancers are very emotional. You know, even male cancers, you know what I mean? They don't like to admit when they're in their fields, when they're in their fields. You know what I mean? It's like, just be straight up honest. No, I think they're all around that. I think they're all like that, Abdelko. You know, like they like to dance around the subject again. How crabs like to, you know, walk around. Or they keep you in your sights, in their sights. But you know, they're always sideways. I'm like, you know, be a bull. Go straight forward. You know, it's like, dang, I ain't got no time to square dance with you. Because I don't square dance. I run circles. I dance in circles and probably around you. That's a quote from a movie. Ah, craziness. Where's Unbroken Wings? Where's Gardner Happy? She was here last week. One piece of advice I can give you, Sadie, about fire signs: don't ever try to catch one, coerce one, corral one, or box one in. Because fire signs, they like their freedom. In fact, they love their freedom. They value their freedom more than anything else. If they do something on their own free will, hey, that's great. But if you try to coerce one, guess what? They're looking for the exit. They will not be, what do I want to say, attuned to somebody else unless it's their free will. They've got to do something and everything by their own, apport. Oh yeah, absolutely. Now I'm not saying that, doesn't mean you can't have great relations with them. You can. When it's their own free will. Because once one wants to be with you, it can be awesome. Ah. Well, if it's not for you, boo, it's not for you. It's not to say that later on you might change your mind. But for now it doesn't fit you. And that's kind of like the other thing about fire signs. It's like when they want something now. Right now. Your father's a Sag. Yep. Well, it's hard for them to, I think, keep their passions and stuff to a minimum. You know what I mean? When they feel strong about something, they're just strong about it. Yeah. My father was a Virgo. But it's so funny because my father was more Leo, I think, than anything. Now, my father was more of a cusp of Libra. He must have fire in his chart, a lot of fire in his chart or something. But my father ruled the roost. Mm-hmm. But he earned it. He earned it. For my father owning his own restaurants to running other people's restaurants and making them very, very successful. You know what I mean? My father had a lot of people that would follow him anywhere, to work with them. Because my father just, he taught them stuff too. You know what I mean? Like any of the dishwashers that we had, he turned them onto like frying stuff and then sauteing and stuff like that. And they liked that. They liked that opportunity. If it didn't work out with them, it didn't work out with them. But they knew it wasn't for them, but at least they had the opportunity. The Virgos. Yeah. So I always thought that was, interesting. My father could always see the potential in someone. Always. All right. Let me get into I hate when that thing goes on. Yeah. There's some broken wings. I was just saying, where's some broken wings? Where's Jordan and Happy? What's going on, girl? Sadie, I'm presently seeing a Virgo, and me as a Taurus, not impressed. I know you're here. You here, baby? It's the only place you have to be. Always good to see you. Yes. Oh, so I gotta tell you guys this. So yesterday I went and I cleansed the house of this old stagnant energy. And it was so strange because I had I already know. So I brought my EVP player with me, just for pigs and whistles, and just to see if we catch anything as I'm clearing up the house. While I'm rounding up the house, I'm in the last room, and it comes across clear as day, Caleb. So I look at my friend Joel. Joel looks at me. I'm like, "Who's Caleb?" And I'm going, He goes, I don't. He goes, I have a friend Caleb. He goes, but he's still, here with us. Leos demand a lot of attention. Whether it's bad or or good or negative. You know what I mean? They're very attention needy. Just FYI. Vinny! What's going on? How's it going in New York? Ugh. Always careful with a lion. Always gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with any signs, especially if you cross them. They have every single sign has a different way of dealing with stuff. Naive New Yorker here. Vinny's from New York. Sadie? I used white sage, and when I was done, doing the whole house, I took my pink salt and did the windowsills, did all the winds, did all the the doorways and all that stuff. And yes, I blew cinnamon into the doorway at the end. Vinny, say hi to Sadie. All right. I'm out here this yapping. Doesn't like the sage? Well, there's all different types of sage you can buy. I mean, there's that bluegrass sage. I particularly don't like that. But yeah, you can buy all types of different stuff. There you go, Vinny. You guys should find out where you are in New York. But I said to him, I said, "Who is Caleb?" Because I don't know any Calebs. And he's like, "I have no idea." He goes, "Unless it was the people here before." I said, "I don't know." But it couldn't have come out any more crystal clear. And him and I both just looked at each other. As there was a little squeal in the background, too. I'm like, "Oh, they're leaving." Well, if it was a negative energy, it's gone now. And now that all the windowsills and all that stuff is done, that it can't come back in. I just told him to be very careful about negative energy, coming in with people. Because sometimes that gets attached to people. So just be careful. But that's what the salt and the pink salt and all that stuff. So the house felt so much better after. But I gotta tell you guys this. Can't believe I hadn't told you guys. Been busy for the last couple days. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't have left there if I didn't know the house was good. Plus I brought some of my crystals, my stones there that, they turn negative energy into good energy. Hello, Stacy. But yeah, gonna tell you guys this. Huh. I might not even get into that random read today. Hello, Michael. You rock. Sitting here yapping. So when I was doing the rest of the March readings, I had this girl here, young girl, 2025. Kept seeing her out of the corner of my eye. Real pretty girl. Real pretty girl. Long, wavy, almost curly black hair. Probably down to here. But she wouldn't make contact with me. Don't know why. She always had her hand over her mouth. In a look of either stunned, shocked, or trauma to her. So, get done with the readings and stuff. I go to use the bathroom. I see her in my living room. Hi, Vinny. I'm going, okay, what is this? I tried to make, I acknowledged her, trying to make contact. She doesn't want to talk to me, but yet she's here. The next morning I woke up and she was in my living room. I'm like, so I'm going to have to do a spirit session. Going to have to. Now, I haven't seen her thus yet today, but I have no idea what her name is or anything. I do tarot classes, Sadie. Absolutely. And stuff. I have all my tarot card classes taped. You know what I mean? And they're $20 a piece. So if anyone wanted to learn at their own, pace, and I coach throughout the whole thing. So yeah, love to. If you ever get stuck, you let me go. I also, just to let you know, I also give, whether you own a tarot deck or not, I give little assignments out. That's like in 3, 4, and 5 and stuff. And I made it so, whether you have a deck or not have a deck, you can still do the assignment. It's attached to me. No, it's not attached to me. No, she's just hanging around. I almost thought, like, in the beginning that she was being polite, like waiting her turn. I'm like, but when I acknowledged her, oh yeah, Sadie, just my email and my phone number, call me or text me or something like that is in the description box. I definitely love to send them to you. Absolutely. You want to hear something? Going back to my friend Joel, who I cleansed his house, that I he was saying that someone read his cards before. What is it? Riri's ritual. Hi. Welcome to Spectrum Wisdom Tarot. Get rid of that thing. I can see. There it is. How are you? How are you? And he told me he had his cards on. I said, was she accurate? He goes, no. I said, Joel, I'll do your cards. I'll do your cards. I said, not everyone does it the same way, but you have to be accurate. You gotta be accurate. This is not like horseshoes and hand grenades. We can come close. The thing is that not a lot of people understand that if you give somebody false information, and as an example, if you tell somebody, your husband's out cheating on you, and they go home and shoot him. It's not her karma, it's yours. Because if you didn't get that right, you know what I mean? You own it. So, always, I'm good. I am good, Vinny. Lots of interesting things going on. Really? Argonite. Nice. I can't remember what's the color. What's the color of agonite? Agonite like a greenish color. I'm positive I probably have some around here too. All right, let me bang out a random reading real quick here. All right, energy for today. What is going on? Ooh. Speaking of fire signs, you get the Knight of Wands in reverse here. That's the messenger of somebody not wanting to take a course of action. You know, in the upright, it would be a messenger to move on something, right? To take a course of action, not in the reverse. Excuse me. Why? Somebody should not be reactive because you need to avoid a disaster. Makes perfect sense to me. Oh, we get the Chariot. Could be dancing. Could be dancing. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot is about moving forward with victory and success. You get the victory and success when the two horses work together, whether it's head, heart, hope, fear, subconscious, conscious. Bring those two in together, that Chariot takes you anywhere. And the only way to move forward from not taking a course of action is not, indulging in a tower moment. I almost feel like if somebody was not, what do I want to say? Responsive. You know what I mean? Like if someone knows they can get a rise out of you just by talking about ... You know what I mean? Somebody's like, you know what? I'm not going to react. Maybe I won't even respond. Because they know, because something could get explosive. So, by avoiding being responsive or explosive, someone's able to move forward here. I think somebody's thinking with their brain. I think somebody knows what the other person is, trying to do. And they're trying really hard not to let this person get a rise out of them. Whoop, that's too many cards. I laid it on my other deck. But that one, wow. Wow. All upright. You get the Star, reverse. A wish not being granted because something has to be done first. I love the Star, whether it's in the upright, or the reverse, because it's about your guides being with you in the universe hearing you. That doesn't change when it's in the reverse. Usually when a wish needs to be granted or, to come to fruition, something has to be done first. Okay? And maybe it's about coming out with a secret, coming out with something. The High Priestess in reverse, in the upright, she's to keep her secrets. Did she tell everybody? Not unless she wants to. But you never underestimate the High Priestess because this is somebody who knows a lot more than what they say. Never underestimate them. Something has to be said here. In order for a wish to be granted, dancing around the subject just came to my head, but non-investing. Now, this card flew out in the very beginning when I was shuffling, and it's making itself known too. Not investing. I feel not biting the hook, not reacting. Because somebody here wants to get a rise out of someone. Maybe somebody they want to push somebody over the edge. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And when somebody comes out and tells somebody, you can stop the pursuit because it's not going to happen, I think a wish gets granted. I think somebody staying poised, calm, cool, and collected, and not letting some little fly energy irritate them is going to get something granted to them. It's almost like you prove to the universe, you get patience, and you know how to use them, you know how to, act upon them, and then something good happens. Yeah. Yeah, because under the tower, somebody's creating a very unhappy situation. Again, somebody's trying to get a rise out of someone. Drawing momentum. Hey, glad you're here. So, yeah. It's almost like somebody's trying to draw somebody out of their shell, but they want to expose them for, being temperamental, maybe cruel or mean. This person's wiser than that. They're not going to get that rise. Coercion. Somebody knows what's up, though. Somebody definitely knows what's up. Because here's the Page of Wands. Now here is another messenger. This is right under the Chariot moving forward. Like, this kid's giving a shutout. I just heard fair warning. That's funny. Because you get the Knight up here, not taking that course of action, not being reactive. Because they're not going to invest in that kind of energy. Somebody's making a very unhappy situation, but they're still avoiding a tower moment. And maybe this is fair warning. They'll be like, you know what? I'm moving forward from this. I'm not playing with it. I'm not here for your amusement. Nova Joe, hey, glad you're here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Knew it. Yep. Choose your path. Which way are you going to go with it? Because right under the star card, somebody can see why a wish is being granted. Because the blind falls off, baby. Before, maybe they didn't want to address something or see something or believe something or someone. They see it clearly now. Clearly. I think somebody's been talking to someone. Smack. Because this person's going to come out. And they're going to let everybody know about the lie that this person's stirring. You get the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Always the opportunity to hear the truth, speak the truth, and just know the truth. Somebody chose either to lie or not tell the truth at all. So, bravo to this person, okay, that sees what somebody's trying to do. They're trying to make somebody look foolish. They're trying to make somebody look, bad in some way, shape, or form. And this person's like, I ain't playing that. I'm not playing it. Get rid of that too. And you can make the most unhappy situation you want. You're not going to get me unraveled. Because, hey, shout out, I'm moving forward from this. Might have worked in the past. Ain't going to work now. I see what you're doing. And I'm gonna do this different. Yep. This is a general reading. And someone's gonna let them up, be like, you know what? I'll let this little secret out. You're a liar. You're lying about everything. And you know what? It didn't work. I'm playing a game. Deuces. Dunsky. Moving on. So there's a random read. Good for this person. They call him out too. You, sir, are a liar. Kills me. Super Dougie. What's going on? What the deck? What the deck? Witch's Tarot. No, Joe. Witch's Tarot. Ellen Dugan. Love the deck. One of my favorites. I should have it replaced, but I don't have the heart. Always out there for all tarot card readers and stuff. Do not deal with decks that you can't, relate to. That's what happened last night. I have many decks. Many decks. But I jive with every single one of them. Even my Lenormands, even my Sacred Rebels. And no, everyone says, oh, the first deck has to be gifted to you. No, don't. No, don't. The first deck that grabs your attention and you seem to have a pour with it, that you're looking at and you resonate with them, you're picking up messages. Okay, that's the deck for you. Absolutely. I've got everything from Rider-Waite. I've got the Steampunk. Steampunk's Barbara Moore. This is a great deck that it incorporates, the past in with the future. Love it. But definitely, you could get a deck that's beautiful and you just can't connect with it. I think my first, now I did have a couple of decks that were gifted to me. But I think the first deck that I bought was the Medieval Cat Tarot. Because I love lions, I love cats. And everything in here is a cat. There's a Leo, there's strength. And they're shaped funny because they're long. But I resonate so well with them. I always let my clients pick the deck that they want to use, whatever illustration that they like. You just got Ciro Michelli. I love Ciro Michelli stuff. In fact, we're using, you said the Gilded. That's what we're using for the zodiac signs. Love the deck. It's saying if you res with it, you res with it. You know what I mean? If you can give accurate readings, and get accurate messages, through your cards and stuff, you got to have that connection. Look at me. I'm looking like one hot mess. You have to. My friend Joel was telling me that whoever read their cards was using the little book that comes with the things. I'm like, she wasn't ready to do readings. If she's still trying to understand her cards herself, she's not ready to do readings. So, alrighty. Let us go to zodiac signs. We're doing Aries first. What is going on, Aries? I got the King of Pentacles and just flipped in my hand. Now, Aries, you could be a Aries Taurus cusp. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or this could be grounded energy that you're coming in, keeping your fire under control there, Aries. What's going on here? Maybe you're saying something clearly about an Earth-like person, Aries, because the blindfold's coming off here. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. Sometimes it's about incarceration. Maybe somebody physically was in jail. Maybe, getting sprung from the clink. For some. But, this is thinking about something over and over again and getting no resolution, right? Oh, that must be it. But now something comes clear to you. You're not trapped by these thoughts, whether they're good thoughts or bad thoughts there, Aries. About an earth-like person. Maybe you're finally seeing the light about someone. That's all I got to say about that. I do not have an oracle deck from Ciro Michelli. I wouldn't mind looking at one. I have, and this is a great oracle deck for anyone. Love it. Sacred Rebel. I actually have, these are the crones. If anyone knows the story of the crones. In fact, my chalice is the crones. Not only does she offer, the meanings of all the cards, whichever you pick out, there's a healing process that she offers too. And that is done by Alana Fairchild. She's awesome. So definitely, if anyone's into oracle cards, definitely, recommend her. Let's go on to Taurus. What's going on in my bulls? Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. This could be feeling outcasted, shunned, blocked, the outside in. Financial difficulty. Being segregated. Huh. Taurus, I'm kind of thinking that it's not you on the outs. It's like you have to put somebody on the outs. You gotta make somebody not part of the circle anymore. Oh. Well, wonder why. Cut and dry right there. 10 of Swords. Backstabbed, betrayed, lied to, cheated on, duped. I'm done. Card. Wow. You know what, Taurus? You gotta, if you're gonna put somebody on the outs, okay, because they're doing you dirty. In some way, where they're talking behind your back, where they're doing you wrong, put them on the outs. Don't give this person a chance. Get them on the outs. If they really want to get in the back on the ends with you in your good graces, let them try. Let them show themselves. Nobody needs that kind of energy around them, Taurus. Outside of the ring. For sure. Going on to Gemini. Did I just flip my hand? Or am I just seeing things? Nope, it's me. I'm seeing things. Gemmies. Get the Hangman in reverse. Getting unstuck. You see something from a different point of view when you are stuck. And because of that different perception, when you see something through somebody else's eyes, somebody enlightens you on a different way of looking at something, you're unstuck. Definitely a different point of view. What is all that? Huh. I hate that thing. Get off my screen. Different point of view of where your money's going. Because everything's flying out of these guys' pockets, right? Maybe it's time to get it back. Get back in your pocket. Just noticed it. But not being stuck and stagnant anymore. Now something takes motion. And maybe because something takes motion, because you saw something from a different point of view, Gemmies, now it comes. It don't come fast, but it's on its way. The Knight of Pentacles, because he's the slowest, he's more of the perfectionist. Okay? He doesn't go back and check stuff to make sure he did it, right. He did it right the first time. He's diligent. So when he brings this pentacle, it's rock solid. You can believe in it. Whether it's the see here, taste, touch things, get that out. Like money, valuable things, or whether it is love, respect, loyalty, honesty, because those things are so valuable. No matter what it is, because you're seeing something differently. You're treating it differently. It's coming, gems. Props to you. I'll show that. I don't see anything wrong with that. So now we can take a sip. Do I have that one up here? I think I do. I'll have to wait. Alrighty then. Gemini, Cancer. What's going on with the Krabby Patties? Krabby Patties, here and now energy. That just flipped in the deck. You can see. Knight of Cups. That comes from your realm, Cancer. A messenger of something heartfelt, something sentimental. Could be apology, could be getting asked out, or saying something that's strictly from the heart. Oh. Maybe because you say something strictly from the heart, Cancer, it emotionally satisfies you and another. The Ten of Cups. Maybe it is an apology. Somebody's just longed to hear it from you. Maybe it is you asking somebody out. Put them over the moon. Whatever it is, it's got to start somewhere, Cancer. It looks like it starts with you. So say that heartfelt, say that sentimental thing. You can be riding unicorns at the end of the day. Oh boy, Leo. Let's go, Leo. Leo. Ooh, Leo is keeping it on the DL. You get 3 of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Now, in the upright, this is about, somebody putting a shine on you, being, just not another face in the crowd. You could be being sought out for your fine skills, your qualities, your crafts. But being, a little bit more brighter than the other Pentacles, so to speak. You put this in reverse, you're another face in the crowd. And I kind of feel, Leo, you want to be, I don't know, incognito for some reason. You don't want to be sought after. Or you're not getting that limelight. Oh. Leo, you're not getting the limelight because either a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or somebody very Earth-like is not putting you in the limelight. Because Pentacles belong to her. Now, she's grounded, practical, methodical. She's a realist. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. She sees things for how it really is. And, Leo, until you do something very impressive, you know what I mean? You're just going to be another face of the crowd to her. Or him. She's not giving you that attention. So you got to come big. Or not at all. Wow. So what you going to do, Leo? On Broken Wings, Leo. Yeah. Broken Wings is keeping up on. She's got the inside track here. Whoa. I didn't call it out yet. That was Leo going on the Virgo. Virgies. Now, there it is. Virgie, you're in the battle of something. You get the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Upright, this is overcoming a battle and being victorious. Coming back from a battle and being victorious for accolades, props, recognition. No, you're in it still. You have not won anything, Virgo. or somebody has not won something over with you. Virgo. Virgo. Ooh. Virgies, I hope it's not you. But I kind of think if this is somebody else misusing their authority, get the Emperor. Kind of like, this person's messing with the wrong person. I gotta say that. Wow. The Emperor is a big kahuna, right? The guy in charge. A thought of like boss like, father like. In the reverse, it's a misuse of authority. This person demands respect but can't give it. Virgo, I hope it's not your energy. But I kind of feel this is coming to Virgo, like somebody oversteps their boundary lines. And there's no winning. There's no winning with this person. Or they're not winning with you, Virgo, and that's more like it's more like I feel it. You know what I mean? He hasn't won anything with you. Overstep them boundary lines. You're not going to get the respect from me. And somebody's really invading your bubble space, I feel, Virgo. You're like, you ain't going to win me over. Keep trying. Keep trying. I'm like a jerk. Oh, man, that's so funny. Ugh. Jeez. That's so funny, though. You ain't winning. You ain't winning. Libra. What's going on with my Libs? Here and now, Libra. Speak to me, Libra. Ooh, Libra, you could be dealing with what we talked about earlier. Fire sign. You got King of Wands here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who's very fire-like. Creative, passionate, motivated, go gets it done. Never in the same place, too long because they got something to do. Very, very passionate. This is also known as Good Time Charlie. They're in for a good time, not a long time. So what's going on with this with Libra? Libra. Has this person met their match? There you are. Queen of Swords. Hello. Straight up. Facts, figures, numbers. Not going to get the emotions out of me. Now, Libra, you could be dealing with two types of people here, but I actually think that somebody's, coming in as Rico Suave. Maybe trying to entice you. Maybe trying to get your attention. You're like, not today. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Unless the Queen of Swords, wants it, she'll keep it at bay. It was a lot of work. I can only imagine. But yeah, you could be trying to keep something strictly, professional. Oh, let me get that off the screen. You know what I mean? Keeping it at bay. But leaves. Make no mistake, someone's very attracted to you. Just don't be the hit it and quit it. Let him admire you from afar. Scorpio. What's going on with my Scorps? Scorpio. Get the Ace of Wands. Now, here's the universe giving you this opportunity, whether you take it or not, to maybe move on a creative endeavor, take a course of action, take a brand new course of action. And here's a brand new course of action. Stop speaking to someone. Stop engaging. The Eight of Rods, you know what I mean? It's reciprocated communication. Whether you're email, texting, Skyping, face-to-face, it doesn't matter. And maybe you let this person, or maybe it could be you, Scorpio, doing it, get a rise out of someone. Hey, here's a brand new course of action. Don't say anything at all, Scorpio. Don't engage in it. Don't embellish it. Just don't. Wow. Ain't got the time for shenanigans. Sagittarius. What's going on with Saggy? In the here, in the now. Sag, you get the Hierophant. Taurus card. But this is doing something, by the books, by the program. But doing things conventionally. Doing things, that's morally correct, maybe. But doing them the way that, the textbook says. There's a third card that came out. Sag, out of all the signs so far, you're the only one that got 3 major arcana in a row. Well, you got to do something by the books here. You got to do something by protocol. You got to do something the way it's supposed to be done. Not even, some people might say it has nothing to do with marriage. I never really feel that off the card. But judgment, hearing the call, rising up from the ashes, being a phoenix, coming back a better version of you. It talks about, reconciliation, a second go at something. But a final decision has to be made. Then you get the sun in reverse. It's the best card in the whole deck. Most positive card in the whole deck. And in the reverse, this could be depression. This could be, sadness. Sag, maybe you feel like you're doing things the right way. You're doing things, textbook style. You're doing things the conventional way, the way that it's supposed to be done, right? And because of you done all these things, maybe you were, expecting some sort of, reconciliation or a second go at something. It didn't turn out. It didn't turn out. Sag, far be it from you, okay, to stay down for long. Understand this. You did things the way they were supposed to be done. You followed protocol, okay? You did what was asked of you, I feel, in order to get this. And if somebody didn't give it to you, know that you put your best foot forward, fire sign. Know that you did what you were supposed to do by the way it was supposed to be done. Their loss, not yours. Okay, Sagittarius. Moving on to Capricorn. Here you go on Broken Wings. She's my Cappy. Woo! Wow. And you are getting a gift from the universe as well. You are getting a acknowledgement from the universe that you can take action upon something. It could be a creative endeavor. A chance maybe to put out what you know. If you're an artist or if you're a writer or anything like that, it's a creative endeavor. You get 2 more cards coming out too. Now, some Capricorns might be on the cusp of Aquarius, or you have a lot of air in your sign here. But you need to take a course of action in something because it's going to ask you to invest in something. Okay? Whether it's more time invested in you, more time invested into a project, more time invested into a creative endeavor. But the 7 of Pentacles is, giving it your all. And then seeing, if something is worth doing. putting all that effort into it. Because after this, I don't know if it makes you wiser. I don't know if it makes you stronger. I don't know if it gives you, knowledge. But you get the Queen of Swords after this, or maybe it gives you the courage, Capricorn. Because her emotions in the backseat. She means what she says what she means. Do not come to her with any BS because she sees it a mile away. It's an insult to her intelligence. So once she invests in that creative endeavor, that thing that makes her feel powerful, Caps, I do feel that you come out more independent and definitely more knowledgeable. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. Aquarius, let's get it. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. What is this? Now, you could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or you could be getting fired up. Maybe there's fire in your chart there, Aquarius. But, could be getting passionate or motivated. Uh-oh. No, it's not that. I take that back. Let's see. I will cut you. Country Rebel, you're so funny. Okay, but Aquarius, you get this fire-like person around you, right? And again, could be good time Charlie. Understand this, Aquarius. You're going to have 10 empty cups at the end. Because it seems to me that it is good time Charlie. They're in for a good time, not a long time. But they could be, coming back and scrolling up your happiness. Or your happy ending. Because at the end of a cycle, whoever wants 10 empty cups? Because somebody came in and lit them. So, no playing around. No playing around, Aquarius. No fire right now for you. I gotta get into this conversation. I'm all over here talking, reading cards stuff, and there's some good, juicy stuff going on over here. More than welcome on Broken Wings, but we gotta do Pisces. For anyone that has a Pisces sun, moon, or rising. Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, get a decision to make. You're pro and conning something. Okay? Should I, shouldn't I, will I, won't I? Which one of those pentacles has more worth to it? You don't want to stay in that energy too long because you got a ship coming in. If you don't acknowledge the ship, you know what I mean? You let that opportunity pass by. Don't let that opportunity pass by. Make a decision and make a decision quickly because you get the Wheel of Fortune after. This is about to change everything and then change everything for the better, Pisces. You're on the bottom of this wheel and the wheel's always turning. So that means you're going up. I hate when this does that. Why does it do that there? You know what I mean? Which means things start falling into place. Things start happening. Things start going for you in a great way. So if you're pro and conning something right now, don't stay in that energy because that ship right there could definitely be yours. So, wow. There we have it. And thank you, everybody, for joining me this week. Hopefully I get to see all y'all back here next week. Until then, take care and have the great rest of the week. Bye-bye.